What's up, sports fans? How we all doing? Big Pooh living it up in Las Vegas. The party is started. I make that dude look sick. What's that guy's name that blew his brains up in Colorado? Made that big movie with Johnny Depp. I make that dude look like he's taking aspirin. Anyway, to that guy that I'm annoying, I'm sorry, but how you like me now, dude? Go Jets. Go Jets. Go Jets. You know who gonna beat the Packers? The Steelers. You know, that's the truth. You know, but now I had something we're going to talk about over here. Let me find it. Let's find the situation on page 2 of this thread. I started talking about, let's see here. Stay with me, guys, you know. All right, you're talking about beating the roulette wheel, all right? Now, there are ways you can beat the roulette wheel. There's no systems. Anybody ever tell you there's a system for beating something? If you don't want to smack them in the face, walk away. No systems. You hear me again? Before you start sending me the hate emails and threatening everything and telling me how the idiot I am, there is no such thing as a system that works, that's infallible. All systems are fallible. That's with a double L, I-B-L-E. Look it up. So now, a method though, there are methods. There's methods for beating everything. There's methods for anything you want to do. There's a method of going about it. The man says stay away from the roulette wheel, but you know what? If you're a personable kind of a fella and you got a little charisma and a little character and you know how to schmooze with people and you find the right guy, you make a lot of money at the roulette wheel. You can make a lot of money at the blackjack table. Being the nicest guy in the world and schmoozing, you could be the biggest schmooze in the world. They ain't gonna help you at the dice table. Okay, maybe once in a while a guy, okay, I'm not gonna say 100%, but schmoozing, the way I'm talking, it only work with roulette and then blackjack, and you will get ahead. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm not gonna tell no more because you know, that's just the way it is. You got to keep some secrets, fellas. But there's a way to beat the roulette wheel. Think about it. It's just that misfit kids that don't know how to talk to people, or they hide behind the computers being tough guys and all these kind of things and talking crazy thoughts and having negative personalities to start with and are mad at the world. They got no shot because the people going to ignore them, you know. People shut down when they see you negative and they see that you're not really me. Hey, how you doing, cuz? How you feeling? What's going on? How's the shift going today? Any Georges? You don't know what a George is. It ain't no guy that dresses like a metrosexual. It's like this TV show here with Doogie Howser. This Doogie Howser, you know, nothing against gays. Some of your best friends is gays. But the guy is obviously not a swordsman. He's not a cavalier. He doesn't chase his broads like Charlie Sheen, a good kid. That's a good American kid, Charlie Sheen. And you should all pray for him that he gets over that terrible addiction that he has. It's a very terrible addiction. I ain't feeling sorry for him by no means, but he's a schmendrick, a schmuck, but at least he's a good American kid. This Doogie Howser perpetrating a fraud, spitting in America's eye, talking about chasing broads and all of this kind of thing when he's really like he's a mean person. That's what I'm saying. Like I say, nothing against gays. Some of my best friends is gays, blacks, Chinese, whites, Italians. There's no race, color, creed, religion that enters into me talking to you. That's how I get along with people and a roulette dealer. I don't care. He's from the highest mountain in Albania. We could talk. You follow me? I don't care where he's from. Serbian and Albanian could be working the same table, and I get them having to talk to each other. You got to see it. But you got to, when you could eliminate that, and you just see a man as a man, person as a person, that's when things start happening nice for you and your life gets easier. Okay, but most of the schmendricks, they're not going to get it. So we're going to move on with an onward. Now, let's think about this Super Bowl game. Everybody want to say over because with any kind of a little mishap, it could go over. But if two defenses that give up 15 and 14.5 and 15 points a game, Score 44 points, it's an aberration. You have to go with the under. Okay, you're winning the game from the time of the opening gun when you bet under. Remember that. At least that's in your favor. Okay, you can't win an over bet if they don't score. When the opening gun goes off, it's 0-0. Under betters are winning 3-0. They winning at 10. Oh, you follow? Okay, so that go into my favor why I like to bet under. I always look to bet under, and I always look to bet the underdog. I'm giving away the secrets to KK Dog, Jay Mitsev, Huey, Rick A, and them guys that is being nice out there talking about gambling only. All right, J10 and them. So talk about the gambling, and we could talk serious. You guys got to get off of these heavy heroin pills you on, man. They messing you up. They stopping you from making money. The cigarettes is making you a slave. You're just slaves to these things, you know? I don't know what to tell you. Man, let me have some more of this coffee over here. I've been on the wagon for days. Well, being up in the air 36,000 feet don't count. That's neutral ground. You could bust off a few up there. But basically, I've been on the wagon trying to handicap this Super Bowl. I caught that fight. Did we have that fight with Bradley? Where's that kid, Goldie Lock, man, with that horse? Stone Cold Lock. And then I try to give him the Bradley inside to pay him back, because that's how man is. One hand washes another. And you know, when the left and the right is together, you cannot break it. So to that horse, Goldilocks, that was a good one. And to Bradley, you was gonna beat that kid Alexander so bad. That's the second time I can remember in 30 years two undefeated guys going blow for blow like that. Headshots, body, button, head button, they was going for it. They looking to get in with this kid Pequayo over there. But nobody gonna beat the mayor in the Philippines. From the mayor of cover, jailhouse, penalty box, to the mayor of the Philippines, Pacquiao, one of the best fighters you ever seen. Tough kid, tough as nails. Yep, tough as nails. Well, I can't wait for this dinner tomorrow. Might be bringing my friend over here. We're gonna go over there and put the feed bag on. I know Lou and them throwing a good spread. They didn't spare no expense to go to Emeril Lagassi's place. I'm telling you now, and in the Palazzo. So I know it's gotta be good. I'm just hoping they got a shirt for me. I'm trying to get dressed. You see, I'm wearing the green. You know, jet green. That's jet green, in case y'all don't know. All right, listen. Let's talk about gambling, beating spreads, beating roulette wheels, beating the dice. Let's not even talk about beating the dice tables. The only way you're going to beat a dice table is with an axe, and you chop it up. That's the only way you beat a dice table. But the roulette wheel, anything with human beings, you can beat. The horses we seen last week. We watched the fixed race at the 9th race last week, a definite fixed race. And then the next day you saw another fixed race. And so they're there. The boxing is pure. That's once you hung with the magician, you know there ain't no tricks. Okay? That there Bradley inside 12, that was a lock. I'll be honest with you guys. That was stone cold lock. And yesterday was a lock game down in South America there. But I really don't feel comfortable giving out soccer picks. They got some good guys on the soccer forum here that are pretty sharp with it. Even though lately he's been running cold, but really he got his head together with the soccer. So there's better handicappers, you know. And I'm not even a great handicapper, but I bet with conviction. I get aggressive. I stick. I try to go. I try not to bet the team that I want to bet. I look for reasons not to. Why should I? And then when you can't get off, you can't. But I fell off with the Packers after having them like 3 weeks in a row, and it happens to the best, to the best. But you have to have conviction. You have to have the ability to pull the trigger, and you have the ability to go eat dinner afterwards no matter what happens. And that's the real situation, and that's what makes a jet a jet. Damn, just thinking about it, I'm going to start singing a Seahawks song, or Go Sea Dogs, or the Jets. Once you're a jet from your first cigarette to your last dying breath. We love fried calamari in the morning. We love fried calamari, cold for lunch. We love calamari for dinner, and at midnight, we love calamari a bunch. That's the calamari song we sing. We don't even need no sauce. We don't need nothing, Lou. Lou, you just take the Colorado, a nice piece of bread with some butter, some olive oil. That's it over there. Well, I'm off the meat. I'm off the booze, so I ain't going to run up no big bill unless they got some Johnny Walker Blue over there, Lou. Fellas, Rizzo going to be there, all the guys. How about Wall Street Cop? I like to meet him. That's one of the most intelligent guys I read on here yet. No offense to nobody. Him and that Richard A. They're two very smart guys. And that's all I got to say, really, you know. I never got to play poker with my man from California, from the backup, Nick, Phil Jackson. Anyway, guys, I'm in Vegas. I don't know how to prove it. I don't know if I'm allowed to even bring a website in and film people on YouTube. I'm going to try maybe. See if I give it a shot. I hate carrying things around, though, you know, like that. But if I could bring this over there, I try to do a few shots for some of the guys over there, give some shout-outs to y'all with them here. All right, let's stick in it. Sticking all the way. I don't know. I wish somebody tried to talk me. Can somebody try to talk me off of the Pittsburgh, please? And Big Benny the burglar? Big Benny going to rush for a touchdown? Be honest. You get a prop bet? That other guy, you saw him what he did? He made a post. 45, 50 people read it. Nobody responds. I was going to respond, but I always want to respond nice or constructive. I hate to respond, be negative, and tell them it's all juice. You should have just took the 1,000, put it on Green Bay or the Pittsburgh, and do or die with one of them, or over under, instead of doing all them props. Unless, damn, that 50 to 1 is looking good on 24-13 Pittsburgh. I'd like to take a look at it, even for a bean, man, even for a little bean. Just for a bean, that's $5 grand, you know? That's a nice game. Anyway, double XL, fellas, if anybody out there in Coverland listening that's bringing the shirts over there, and maybe my friend that's coming, he need a 4XL, like XXXXL, Big Dave Wilcott. This guy I'm going to try to bring them on. He played a dollar slot machine, and if you put in the full 5 on a dollar video poker, you get 4,000 for the Royal. So he hits the Royal. He waits to get paid. He hits another one on the same machine. He gets paid. He gets another one. Before the night over, he got 4 of them. This is documented proof. Joker is wild. We could go over there. We bet any kind of money you want. If you ever see me, you want to call me out on anything I tell you, we could probably bet on it. And if we could see the color of your money. I'm dying to see the color of somebody's money because I don't know how. I'm still in shock. I go 3 for 4 and still don't get paid with a 4-to-1 shot, a plus 165, plus 115, and the Kansas City Chiefs bang it all, and I lose 15 cents. I'm still reeling from that, and nothing really phases me. And let me tell you some bad beat story now. I had Pocket Kings the other day, right? Pocket Kings. So I go try to show the lady. I want to show her. King, I'm going to play it with a guy. I'm posting behind the button. I get KK. Guy raises up in front, a caller. Now I'm going to show her. I want to show her off. I want to show her I boost it to the moon. You know, I'm going to raise it up to 25 there, quarter, and see what happens. The thing gets disconnected because I'm using the free Wi-Fi instead of using the stick like a schnook. So the schnook got took because he was too lazy to put the thing in and fire it up. He just opened a computer play. That's the stupidest thing you could do in internet poker is play with the free Wi-Fi. You're going to get disconnected. You go from here to the bathroom, bro. It gets disconnected. Anyway, I love the Jets. I love to go shoot the bones. And I love to chase the 12. Now, I'm telling you, I make more money chasing the 12. I know it's 36 to 1. You're getting 31 to 1. Let's spare me all the bullshit, mathematicians. Okay? But I'm telling you, I make more money playing the 12 than some of you do working your regular job. And I ain't being rude. The roulette wheel, I don't know if I take a shine on one of you fellas, man. KKT Doc, you know. If you over at the party, come up, say hello. I'll show you how we beat that roulette wheel, all right? It ain't going to take much. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you at the big party. And I think Pittsburgh and under. Ciao.